Hi guys, and welcome to our Premier League 2018-19 review. So yeah, the season has come and gone. It's been a crazy season, full of highs and lows for all three of our teams, and yeah, we are here to talk about how the season went. So we're going to start, like we do always, with Brighton and Hove Albion. James. Not a great season.
I was so positive at the beginning of the season. I was like, oh, we're going to do like 13th, and then mid-season I was like, oh, yeah, 13th. And then somehow, 2 wins in 18?
Oh.
It's
just the draw against Newcastle.
And a draw against Newcastle. We drew against Arsenal. Our 2 wins were against Palace and Huddersfield. Back to back. And there's 1-0 against Huddersfield, 2-1 Palace.
You hadn't scored in, 10 years?
7 games, 7 or 8 games. It's a new Brighton record for the most time about scoring. It just shows our second top scorer was Shane Duffy with 5. Then the top scorer was Murray with 13, but the fact that Duffy scored 5.
That's good though, 13 goals.
13 goals is not...
Especially for Glenn Murray, that one was like 50.
35, 34 something. The thing is with Murray is he's good. He's a championship player in my opinion. He's got good games against the lower oppositions and obviously penalties and stuff. But with Murray, we play 4-4-1-1, and Murray struggles to hold the ball up and wait for everyone to run past him. But what they do is they ping it to him and expect him to run at 90 miles an hour when he's as slow as a snail.
He's got about 34 pace on FIFA.
At least. So there's no point in him chasing after a ball because he's not going to get it. So yeah. It's just been a dire season. We survived somehow through Palace, which pains me to say that Palace saved us. And I'm sure that they're probably in the same position. We don't want Brighton to go down, but at the same time, there's a favour. And then yesterday Christian was sacked. Which,
what do you think?
I think it's a good decision, depending on who they bring to the club, because with the fact that we only won 2 games in 18, we're very defensive. We never really had any attacking prowess. It was just not rubbish football, but it just wasn't working. And it only makes sense if the person we bring in, if that's a change. If it's a change and we're something better, it's a good decision. If not, we've gone wrong somewhere. But it's interesting because the main candidate at the moment is Graham Potter from Swansea. It's Graham Potter, Frank Lampard, Marcel Bielsa from Leeds, Benitez has been shortlisted.
What about David Moyes?
No.
I think he'd do alright with you guys.
David Moyes.
I think you've made a mistake personally.
He's a top quality manager. If him being here 4.5 years, he's done incredibly well for us. He's brought us to the Premier League, kept us up twice. We just needed a change.
The only thing is Brighton is not an attractive football club now. Because of the small form that you had, and because of the likelihood that you could get relegated next season if you don't do something,
that's
managers are going to look at you and think, well, I don't want to go to a team that could potentially get relegated. So you're not going to get a top manager I don't know. As we were lucky to get Benitez a few years ago, but I'll talk about that in a bit.
Well, the thing with that is some you could say that, but some could say that it's a bigger challenge for them. It might drive them on because if they do it, they're a bigger hero. So some might see that someone like Bielsa or Lampard, for example, maybe will be like, there's a challenge to kind of prove yourself as a top quality manager, and then maybe get a better position in a year or 2's time. But we've got to invest heavily. We need new strikers. Get rid of Jahan back. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
0 goals, 0 assists.
You bigged him up proper, didn't we? In the prediction video, he's going to be a great player this season.
17 million, top scorer in the Eredivisie.
Did he have any games? I didn't see him when he started.
He played some. Yeah.
I didn't see him when he started in lineups.
He was injured for a few.
Yeah,
I know he was.
17 games.
That's not a lot, is it? In a 38-game season.
He got man of the match in the African Cup of Nations.
Did he?
Asian
Nations.
Nations. But 0 goals, 0 assists. Terrible. Lacardia scored a couple of goals. And Donny scored a couple of goals. Knockout was in and out of form. And March was our only good player. Ischia was injured all season, so I couldn't excuse that.
That's true.
But we need to invest heavily. Players need to go. Bruno's retired.
Yeah.
I'm gutted. He's been. I think he'll
be like a coach.
Yeah. He'll get him out. I think he's applying for a British citizenship to be able to stay in Brighton and stuff. So if he's manager, fair play. But if it goes for Graham Potter, I'm sorry, but that's not good enough. We need someone who has proven themselves, is up for the challenge, and can actually spur us on. Someone who plays attractive football, but at the same time also keeps the Brighton way and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I've got to say, I'm a little bit worried for Brighton next season.
Yeah, me too. I'm desperately worried.
Because I've seen a trend, like the teams that just stay up tend to go down sometimes in the next season.
Yeah.
Like, look at Sunderland, Aston Villa, Stoke, that happened to them.
Well,
And I'm a little bit worried about what happens to Brighton next season. Although I hope they don't. I like Brighton, so I want them to stay up.
The teams that have survived, so Fulham, Cardiff and Huddersfield were, on paper, the worst teams in the division. Then it was us.
Technically, that's not true.
On paper. In form, no. We should have gone down. Massive.
Cardiff should have stayed up.
Yes.
If VAR was in the Premier League this year, they would have beaten Chelsea and I would have put them 2 points ahead of Brighton, and Brighton would have been relegated.
Do you think all three of us were like, Cardiff are going down in the prediction video? And now look at us, we're all gutted they went down.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is the passion that Neil Warnock has. You know what I mean? Like in the Chelsea game, like oh my God, Neil Warnock, I felt so sorry for him.
I know, he's such a great
Brighton
manager.
was so lucky to still be in the Premier League, but you just have to make sure that you're not in the same position next year.
Well, like I said, with the teams that are coming up, so you have Norwich, Sheffield United,
and
then
the possibility of
Leeds,
Leeds,
Derby.
West Brom, Derby, and Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Come on, Leeds.
If
I want Leeds to go up.
Leeds will go up, I think. Leeds or Derby. No, not Leeds or Derby because they're together. Leeds or Villa, I think the final will be. I think Leeds will go up. Norwich will be tough. Our only best shot is Sheffield United. But that's still only one team out of 19. So I would be surprised if we don't next season. I hope we don't, but
Okay then, was that everything for Brighton then, James?
I don't want to say any more about Brighton.
Oh.
We don't want to talk about Brighton anymore.
So yeah, okay then. Thank you, James. So on to the Magpies. So safe to say, first half of the season, you were shite, more or less. Sorry, in the bottom three.
We didn't get a win.
I know,
we didn't
but
get
then
a win in 10 games.
Second half of the season, you did a lot better.
Yes.
And it got back up
Yeah,
the table.
yeah.
So yeah, go on.
I can't really remember what team was our first win, if I'm being totally honest, because we lost like the first 10 games because we had a hard start. City, Chelsea, United, Spurs, all of them, and we only lost by like 1 goal, which is like I feel like Newcastle actually have the 7th best defence in the league.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I think I saw the seventh. They've got the
seventh
seventh best clean sheet.
Yeah, no,
like behind
they've-
Crystal Palace, isn't it? 11,
We've got 11 clean sheets. That was all Martin Dubravka as well. We only signed him for 4 million permanently last, so he was a very good acquisition. We only scored 42, and our top scorer was actually Perez for the Premier League, 12, and Rondon got 11, so they were kind of like battling for that. And then it was Fabian Schär, who was a centre back. But Schär, we only signed him for 3 million, and what a signing he turned out to be a centre back.
Schär is weird. Like I've got friends who've like massive like Holly's got a massive crush on him and stuff. It's weird, but he's a quality player. Isn't that a bit out? I don't think she'll be like. Ignore what I said.
And then in terms of assists as well, Matt Ritchie got 8 assists from pretty much left wing back, because we didn't actually have a left back all season, and Ritchie had to step up there. Solomon Rondon as well got 7, so he's got 11 goals and 7 assists for Rondon this season, only being on loan.
He's done well.
And we need to sign him permanently, like, because I can't imagine who else is going to be like a replacement for him basically. Isaac Hayden got 4 assists, and he only started playing properly like January. You know, him and Sean Longstaff were the heart of our midfield, but Longstaff got injured, and then Isaac Hayden has been like homesick for years. He wants to leave, so he likely will get sold. John Shelby might get sold as well. He scored against Fulham the other day, but he might leave because he's not had the game time, and I don't think Rafa sees him as
Really,
I don't think Rafa sees him as a player that Newcastle can like work around. I mean, Shelby is a really good player. But yeah, personally, I think we need to sign Rondon. The first half of the season was a bit poor. But what we need to do actually is just keep holding Rafa Benitez, because he's only got like 47 days left on his contract, and Mike Ashley needs to get some sort of rocket put up his arse, because
You need to
like
get rid of Mike Ashley.
That's not going to happen.
yeah.
He's like money.
In January, there was the whole thing about what was his name? Peter Kenyon. He was like the managing director of Chelsea and Man United or something. And he was supposed to get some sort of consortium together to buy Newcastle, but that didn't happen. And I hope something does happen. But if not, then Mike Ashley just needs to spend. His wealth has fallen down by about £500 million. Yeah, because he's put his money into really crap places and it's not worked out for him. But he needs to just invest in the club. That's what he needs to do. We finished 13th with 45 points, which is actually 1 point better than last year. So improvement.
But didn't you finish 10th last season?
We did, yeah.
That's the strange thing.
That's just the thing with this year, though, how much more competitive it was. We finished 3 places down, but we got 1 more point.
But you say Mike Ashley doesn't spend? Didn't you spend like a big money on what's that player from America?
Yeah, Miguel Almiron. We spent 21 million on him in January.
Yeah.
Basically, I've actually got some transfer stats. We spent 43.5 million in the summer and January transfer windows together, but obviously half of that was Almiron. The other was Key on a free, Dubravka for 4 million, Shah for 3 million, Mutor for 9.5 million, who scored 1 goal this season and barely played, and then Fernandes, the centre back from Swansea, was 6 million. So half of that was Almiron, and we made like 44 million as well by selling Mitrovic, Mikel Merino. He went. Adam Armstrong, I was really pissed off about that because he was such a good prospect. He's only like 19, plays for Blackburn now. I don't know why he wanted to go there. Chancellor Mbemba, we sold him as well. He was a centre back. But so technically, we made more profit than we did, buying players. And fair enough, Almiron was a good start, but we need to sign Rondon permanently. We need to keep hold of Perez because he's been in form the last couple of weeks of the season. It ended up being our top goal scorer. He's never been in double figures before in the Premier League, and now he has. So them 2 together had 24 goals, 23 goals of the season, which is pretty good together.
That's impressive.
Matt Ritchie, he's apparently been scouted by Stoke City. He should stay. I want him to stay. What can you say? I mean, we got knocked out of the FA Cup in the 4th round against Watford, which is weird because if you think about it, right, if we'd beaten Watford, then we could be in the final with City.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You would have beat Wolves.
You would not.
I think Wolves would have been a very tough game for you guys, but
well, anyway, and then we got knocked out of the 2nd round of the Carrero Cup, whatever it's called, by Nottingham Forest. So obviously not a good start. I would like to try and do more in cups and things and keep all the Benitez, but we need a left wing back, we need a right wing back because Manquillo isn't up to scratch and Yedlin is good but needs more pressure. Centre backs, I felt like we're fine for them. Dubravka's decent. We need some centre mids because Diame is out of contract as well, so he's probably going to leave. As I said, Shelby and Hayden might leave, so that only leaves Key and Longstaff, so we need some more there. Another attacker, midfielder, a winger, maybe sign one done permanently. And I feel like, if Mike Ashley just puts a little bit of money into us, and we build the team around Almiron, Perez and Rondon as the top 3, then we can challenge for the top 10 and maybe even try for the Europa League. I mean, obviously, maybe in a few seasons if Rafa just gets what he needs, basically, to build the club.
Yeah, I think Rafa's going to stay because I think he's kind of fallen in love with Newcastle now. The fans love him. I think, even though it must be frustrating for him because I think he wants Newcastle to do so well because he's obviously managed Liverpool, Real Madrid, Inter Milan. So I think he really wants to do well at Newcastle, and I hope he does stay. Because I did think you guys were going to do really well this season. I predicted Newcastle to finish 7th. I think I was a bit too optimistic, but yeah, hopefully you guys can maybe do that next season, push into the top 7,
hopefully
top 8. So
no. Right in 2019, if you look at the Premier League table, just in 2019, we are like 8th or 7th. We're like a couple of points away from the Europa League places. Like the first 10 games of the season, if we got points there, then we could have been on like 60 points. And that would have been, what was that, Europa? I'm not even sure if that's
the thing with Newcastle, in my opinion, is as you say, maybe 20 is good, but you have those moments. You're not there yet to get into the top 7.
You were in the bottom 3 for a few weeks, weren't you? I mean, that looked really bad.
Well, before Christmas.
Yeah, and then you obviously
got a real opportunity of relegation.
You guys are like yo-yo in a sense.
Yo-yo.
Just winning and losing.
It's an interesting analogy.
Yeah.
I
like that though.
But yeah, you got as much as you have all the big wins and stuff, you're gonna have the losses. So that's what stops you from being in the top 7.
Don't forget, we're the only team in 2019 to beat Manchester City.
Well done.
Yeah, I know.
Really?
2-1 at St James's Park.
All right.
In the league.
Yeah, in the
No,
league.
Tottenham beat them in the Champions League, but yeah. That was
Well,
Champions
yeah,
League.
in the league.
Sorry.
In the league, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So is that everything for Newcastle?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Callum. Okay, on to
Go on, Bragg.
Liverpool.
Go on, Bragg.
Oh. You always say that. So, yeah, it's been an incredible season for Liverpool. Yeah, even though we didn't win the league, but still, we still had such a fantastic season. 97 points.
Out of all the Premier League seasons, that would have won your title.
I know,
about
but-
3.
I know,
is it
yeah.
3 times.
I
2
think
times?
that the last few ones, so City, Chelsea, and City
Yeah.
had like more than 97 or whatever.
points,
it is.
yeah.
I mean, any normal season.
Yeah,
Liverpool
any
would
other season that win the league, that's what's really painful. But in the way, I'm still so proud of us. We've played so well. It's been one of our best seasons ever. The football we've played has been incredible. 30 wins, quite a few draws, 7 draws, but only 1 defeat all season. Only had 1 defeat all season. That was to City, of course, at the Etihad. But we've done so well. Mane and Salah, joint top scorers, 22 goals. Salah didn't do quite as well, but still, 22 goals is still fantastic.
The second lowest in Golden Boot history. Second lowest amount. The most was 20, I think it was. Berbatov and Tevez in like 2009.
Honestly, I think Mane's gone up a bit this season. I think Mane kind of got forgotten about last season because Salah had such a good season. But
Salah hasn't been
but-
good this
yeah,
season.
but he still got 22 goals, which is impressive.
He had a drought of about 7 games, not a goal, didn't he?
But every great striker, everyone, they all go on goal droughts. But yeah, Mane's been incredible too. And Firmino's had a good 2 goals as well. Top assists, of course, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Love good old Trent. The Scouts are in the team. That's what the cop have been singing. That's what the actors sang in the game. Yeah, 12 assists. Andy Robertson has 11. Yeah, I'm really proud of the team this season. It just does sting that we didn't get the title. I lost by one point. Oh, it's. Whew. But end of the day,
Didn't I say that in the mid prediction? I said you're gonna.
You said we'd win, but it'd be really close with City.
Yeah.
You said we'd win because at that point in the mid-season we were 5 points
At
clear.
that point, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
because we had a bunch of draws, then City started to catch us up. To be honest, us and Manchester City have been on another level this season. I mean, the point gap is bonkers between second and third. There's a 25-point gap between us and Chelsea. That's how good us and City were this season.
Did Chelsea finish third?
Chelsea
Chelsea
finished
finished
third. Chelsea finished third, yeah. There's a 25-point gap between us and Chelsea. That's how on another level us and City were this season. It really was brilliant. And just to rub salt in the wound to all you bitter United fans who hate us, we finished 31 points higher than Man United this season. We finished 6th. I don't care. Come at me, United fans, because they didn't give us any stick. They gave us stick all season. Going, oh, come on, City. On Facebook and Twitter, God. Yeah, 31 points higher than United, who finished 6th and got beat by Cardiff at Old Trafford. So yeah, good luck next season, United, in Europa League. And then, of course, we finished 43 points higher than Everton, but what's new? Yeah, sorry, Natalie.
You're gonna say that.
Yeah. And of course, so I fully expect Liverpool to be fully again challenge for the title next season. Okay,
I mean,
with us and City, I think next season it's going to be another neck and neck race.
You've got to invest. You've got to look at the.
Oh, where though? I think the team's more or less perfect.
I honestly think, yeah, I don't know.
It's just because City are just that little bit better because they've got all that money.
That's what separates it, is the fact that their bench could probably beat your bench in them.
Yeah, but I saw this. True Jordy said this. Our net spend is only 100 million, and Pep Guardiola's is 400 million, and we took them all the way in the title race. How impressive is that? Because can you consider their team probably cost way more than ours in terms of net spend? So I'm still so proud. And of course, Virgil van Dijk, what a defender! He really is one of the best centre backs in the world in his current form. Nothing gets past him.
I think I saw a stat this morning, no player in the league managed to
dribble
dribble
past
past him.
Yeah,
Apart from Messi in the Champions League,
Yeah.
Barcelona, but we turned that around, didn't we? But yeah, of course, Alisson's had a great season. He had a few times he's
He
looked
got
a
the
bit
most
dodgy.
clean sheets of the season.
Yeah, 21 clean sheets, fantastic. Yeah, I really do think we are the full article Jurgen Klopp, even though we haven't won a trophy yet, which at that time will come. We will win a trophy, hopefully in 3 weeks. But that time, 2.5 weeks, yeah. That time will come, I think. But yeah, what Jurgen Klopp's done with us has been fantastic. He's turned us from a team that was finishing 8th to a team that's now finishing 2nd. that close to untoppling City, but I think it'll come very soon.
It's funny that you guys haven't actually won a trophy
I know.
at the top yet.
It's crazy to think about.
So highly, but yeah.
But we're playing such amazing football. What Jurgen Klopp's done, I don't think it's that much of a bother.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like
what he's done with us is incredible.
fair enough. When you had Brendan Rodgers, who almost won in 2014, whatever it was. Since then, Liverpool were only ever like
We spent two seasons finishing 5th and 8th after that. But then Jurgen Klopp's we finished 4th, and now 2nd. So I'm really proud of what he's done. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we can win the Champions League in 2 weeks against Spurs. Because we're in the final again after that incredible comeback at Anfield. One of the best comebacks in probably Champions League history in semi-final anyway.
And
so
Spurs on, incredible comeback against
I know,
Ajax as well.
what a Champions League has been. So, yeah, you guys looking forward to the final?
Yeah, you're going to win.
Do you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
we have to win. We have to win. Come on.
If Ajax had won,
it would have
would have been tough because it's Tottenham. You know, what?
I'd have preferred Ajax though, because I think
Don't forget,
Tottenham know us from the league, so it's going to be more of a tough
Liverpool
game.
only beat Tottenham 1-0 a couple of weeks ago when they met, and that was because of I can't remember who scored, but I'm sure it was quite a lucky goal.
Yeah, they were tough.
Yeah.
They were tough teams, Spurs. It's going to be a tough final. I know we have
will
a slight
It will
favourites.
depend on if Kane is fit. If Kane
Yeah,
is fit,
I'm scared. Like if they score first, then but. I do think we've got to win it. After last year against Real Madrid, I think we've got to win it. We've got a stronger squad this time.
You've got to start reading.
We
start reading.
We finished what? I think we finished 26 points higher than Spurs in the league, so there's a bit of a gap there, but this is the Champions League final, it's completely different.
If you just
scenario.
think about it, the only signing that you made was Alisson, right, in summer last year, was it?
No, loads. Alisson, Fabinho, Shaqiri, Keita.
Keita, yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean, Keita...
He's been in and out of the team.
He was doing alright until he got injured a few weeks ago, but he wasn't really in the team until then. Fabinho obviously was a good sign.
Fabinho started off quite slow, but he's been brilliant the last half of the season.
Shaqiri against Barca wasn't great the other day.
He did set up 2 goals, I think. He set up a cross into the header. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure Shaqiri is
he never plays.
quite on a Liverpool level.
He's a sub.
Yeah, Klopp doesn't play. Liverpool fans are annoyed because Klopp never plays him. I mean, he scored 2 goals against United at Anfield. He scored the 2 winning goals against United. That was a big thing, but. Yeah, I hope we win the Champions League in 2 weeks. I really can't wait for that game, and I really do hope. So, do you think Liverpool will win against Spurs?
They will.
Yes.
Yes, come on. So yeah, we can win the Champions League. That'll be the ultimate consolation prize.
We did think you win the league, so we have been wrong before.
Yeah. Well, you both did predict City, didn't you? In the first prediction video, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. But I'm still proud of the lads.
So technically we were right.
And and next season. We go again. Absolutely, I can't wait. So, so before we cap off, we're going to talk about just
the
general the other team.
Yeah.
So, bottom 3, poor Huddersfield. I mean,
Huddersfield.
I feel bad
15 points.
They did not do very well at all, did they?
Oh, really bad season for Huddersfield.
4th lowest in
ever. Yeah, then of course Fulham, but I didn't think Fulham were going to go down, but yeah, Fulham had a bad season too. And then Cardiff, poor Cardiff, they should have stayed up, but
the problem with Fulham was they invested in the wrong people. They invested like hundreds of millions of pounds.
Well, you both said Fulham would do really well in the prediction video, and they can't, and they just didn't. Sadly, I thought they'd do well. Mitrovic, I thought he'd score a bunch of goals.
He started right, but they just
Mitrovic, he did, yeah. I think he got what was it, like 10, 11?
And Ryan Babel,
yeah,
former Liverpool player.
You know, he won our. There's a We Are Brighton fan page on Twitter, and they did the player of the month. Ryan Bubble won our player of the month because he was going against Cardiff.
Oh god,
we were that bad that Ryan Bubble won our player of the month.
But anyway, yeah, what a season! And of course, let's talk about top 4. Liverpool, obviously, City and Liverpool was pretty much the 2 top teams. But then Chelsea finished 3rd. Tottenham got 4th. Tottenham kind of went down because everyone thought Tottenham might be the title race, but then they just went down a little bit. Yeah, 4th. Arsenal finished 5th. Yeah, but then they're in the Europa League final with Chelsea, so they might still get.
They're not
They might still get.
They're not going to win.
I hope they don't.
You think Arsenal's going to win?
Chelsea are going to win the Europa.
You think?
Yeah.
But they struggled to beat Frankfurt though.
They did.
I know. I think
penalties.
I don't know. So we'll see. The Europa League final.
And Chelsea have been really up and down all season as well.
Man United, I fully enjoy how bad they've been.
Short pavement. Wolves came 7th.
Come on, Wolves.
I thought they were going to do so badly this season. And I knew they weren't. They did really
I think
well.
The Portuguese national team.
Yeah.
Half their team are Portuguese. That's what Nuno Espirito Santo.
So Wolves have got Europa League place.
I know. Go on, Wolves. I'm proud of them.
Yeah,
what a season they've had. From Championship to 7th in the Premier League. What a season. So
I think I predicted Huddersfield, Cardiff and Crystal Palace to go down. So I said, okay, I was right with 2 of them.
Yeah, I think I said Huddersfield, Cardiff and Southampton maybe, or Burnley.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So we'll quickly end with this. So do you want to say that one?
Yeah.
Don't start to the top two. So these are like
The top scorers this season.
top scorers.
You're trying to read it out of the guy from Final Score.
Aubameyang,
Final Score is
22. Salah, 22. Mane, 22. Aguero, 21. Vardy, 18. And Kane, 17.
Yeah, thank you.
Murray, nowhere to be seen.
That is weird because Harry Kane has been injured so many times this season that he's still managed to be sixth in the Golden Boot, which is not bad, I suppose.
No Sterling as well, and he won young player of the season.
No, Van Dijk did.
Sterling
No,
won
yeah.
Sterling
Oh,
won
PFA.
young
That was
player.
Young
PFA.
player,
That was PFA.
Yeah.
Top assists of the season: Eden Hazard, 15. Ryan Fraser,
Why is he from Eton?
14. I don't know.
Ryan Fraser from Bournemouth.
Yeah, they
14.
had a good season.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, 12. Christian Eriksen, 12. Andrew Robertson, 11.
Go on, Robbo.
And Leroy Sané, 10.
Yep. Then, of course, we already know the clean sheets. Liverpool, top 21. City right behind, 20. Chelsea, 16. Everton had 14 clean sheets.
I don't like Jordan Pickford.
Explain that. Spurs had 13 and Crystal Palace had 12.
Do you know what? I think we had two. Maybe
That's
three.
really,
Yeah, of course.
that's actually really annoying because Newcastle will be
I know.
behind them with 11.
They only picked the top 6 for some reason. And then, of course, the top scoring teams, of course, City with 95 goals, Liverpool 89, and quite a big dip. Arsenal 73.
I love it. You just put arse.
Arse.
That's weird because Arsenal have a really bad defence, but they score a lot of goals.
Well, they've got a good attack, Aubameyang, Lacazette.
So that's all on fifth. Was that they've scored loads of goals?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they just
Spurs 67, United got 65 goals, and Chelsea got 63. So yeah, that has been the 2018-19 Premier League season. It's been a wild ride. Thank you all for watching our video. Yeah, to all the fellow football fans out there, for all 3 of our teams. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be doing a prediction.
I just have one thing to say.
Go on.
I have one thing to
Oh
say.
no.
I can finally say that at the end of the season that my bird is better than yours.
well, one doesn't exist anymore. So
Doesn't exist anymore.
I
What?
don't have a girlfriend anymore now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm talking fairy tale
Yeah.
about the bird.
Do you know what?
It was funny the first time.
We're gonna win the Premier League next season. Watch this space.
Oh my God.
Brighton will win the
Yo,
Premier League.
actually-
Okay, so quick before we end, quick prediction for next season. What do you think Brighton are going to finish next season? We'll
20th.
We'll do a prediction video anyway. 20th.
No. 15th.
Okay.
I think with the right investment, and if we get taken over, and Ashley's gone and Rafa stays and all this, I think we could finish. I'm gonna say 7th. I'm gonna go for Europa
That's
League.
what I said. Yeah.
But that might change in prediction video depending on what actually happens.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
summer.
Yeah. So, and I think Liverpool will be fully be in the title race again next season, probably second or first again. Although I do think which teams are going to match us and City up. Do you think Tottenham or Chelsea could maybe set the place? That's the
Tottenham
place,
never
sure.
spend any money, and if they spend some money to sharpen up maybe certain areas, because Harry Kane and Son and Eriksen, they're already decent players. I feel like Dele Alli as well, Lloris, Alderweireld,
It
Tongan.
depends if they actually buy players this year or not.
That's what I mean.
Because they're going to lose. I know they're definitely going to lose Danny Rose, and they'll lose other players as well. So these are the best.
Yeah, I think it's a vital summer for you, for both your teams.
Yeah.
You both need to definitely do some things if you want to have better seasons. I don't think Liverpool need to do. Liverpool could have done really much more this season. Just City were just that much better because they've got all the money. So yeah, we'll see what happens again next season. I'm looking forward to next season. I'm looking forward to the Champions League final in 2.5 weeks. Come on, Liverpool. Us three will be back in July for our 2019-2020 Premier League prediction video. So yeah, thank you all for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in a few months. Bye.